For the past 25 years, I've been a commercial litigator, but I've also handled disputes in family law, property law, probate, things like that, mostly because I've had a small general practice. About 10 years ago, I actually started to become an arbitrator, and arbitration naturally turned into settling cases. And so my extensive experience with litigation, where you have to go to mediation almost all the time, led me to think that I would be good at it. The same types, commercial litigation, probate, some personal injury, construction, things like that, a very general set of I don't do family law anymore. In Texas, you have to be board certified to be a family law mediator, so I don't do those anymore. But all other types of litigation disputes, including what you would call community disputes. So I handle some as a volunteer for our county's dispute resolution center, and some of them are, property fence lines, disputes over $150, things like that, which are also just as compelling sometimes. Probably a combination of two things: evaluative, based on my experience in litigation and knowing the cost, but also empathetic. I believe that maybe one of my best qualities that fits with being a mediator is being able to understand and appreciate the issues that come up for each party, whether it's a corporate entity or an individual. I can identify with it. Taking some time and energy to understand a position, not just comprehending it intellectually, but also to some extent emotionally, empathetically, leads one to get trust from the parties, and then it leads to collaboration. I think that I've been pretty effective at getting cases resolved based on what I just said before. I have a pretty high settlement rate. Now, I don't handle thousands of cases a year, but of the cases that I do get, I'm very, very diligent in trying to get them settled. I once settled 2 cases in a half day, 2 separate cases. I don't give up either. Even if we don't settle at a particular time period, I find myself hounding the other parties or counsel to see if there's some resolution. So I count those as a win. Why not? Well, I think it's a combination of success in getting a settlement, number one. Number two, I think if you have a return call from an attorney or from a party or a referral by one of those attorneys to someone else, to me, that's just a compliment. But success it's not necessarily about how many cases you get or how much money you get or anything like that. I think it's just about fulfillment of getting one more case resolved out of the thousands that exist in where I live. And that just feels pretty nice. I'm a guitarist. I play guitar. I'm a blues lawyer. I've got actually that's my name. If you look up @TheBluesLawyer on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, that's me. So on my downtime, I play guitar and I sing and I forget about the law and mediation and conflict, and I just have a great time. And I think it's a great diversion from the stress of being a lawyer.